So, have you ever wondered throughout all of Limbus Company which ID is the most smashable? Well, I haven't. That's why we will not be ranking IDs based on smashability, but instead based on how likely I would be friends with them instead. I know the title says we would, but why would we do that, since we should not be sexualizing pixels because we are better than this. Yes, we. Anyways, let's get started with our tier list. So, let's go over the tier list real quick. At the very bottom, we have DNI, or do not interact, basically meaning I don't want to see you ever, and if I see you, it's basically on site. For our next tier, we have stranger. This tier means we can walk past each other but not know each other. Basically another stranger on the street. For our next tier, we have tolerable. Basically means I'll talk to you once or twice in my life. For our fourth tier, we have acquainted, which means we are on good terms, but I won't go out of my way for you. Like if you ask for something, I probably won't do it. Alright, now moving on to our final two tiers. This is where the friendliest IDs, or the IDs that I think are the friendliest, will be at. So for friends, I'll do some stuff for you, but not everything. Like, we'll talk, but like not all the time. Now for our final tier, we'll be moving on to our besto friendo. This is basically the tier where we will probably hang out all the time, and I will probably do whatever you want, if you would ask. Now let's get into the rankings. For our first ID, we have Solomon Ising. Now this guy I would probably be friends with, since he looks really cool and also he has a gun, so he can protect me too. So for these reasons, I would put him in besto friendo. For our next ID, we have Solomon Ising. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. He's automatically besto friendo. Our next ID will be Solomon Ising. I say he's in besto friendo because he's wearing a black jacket, and we love black jackets. Moving on to our next ID, we have Solomon Ising. He's probably in besto friendo because he is carrying a coffin, which shows if you die, he will carry you on his back, which shows he is a good friend. For our fifth ID, we have Solomon Ising. I say he's in besto friendo because Ising is considered number one, and we all know number one is good. Our next ID that we will be ranking is Solomon Ising. I say he's probably in besto friendo because he can apply the butterfly status effect, which is cool because butterflies are pretty. Before we get into the next ID, I just want to say that this video will be split into different parts, so if you don't see an ID here, it will probably be in another video. So, just a heads up. Okay, for our next ID, we have Spice Bush Ising. And he's already automatically going into DNI tier because why have Spice Bush when you can have Solomon Ising, you know? So, yeah. Actually, you know what? Since they're so bad, they're gonna have their own tier at the bottom of the tier list. Yeah. Okay, moving on to our next ID, we have Solemn Lament. Well, Solemn Lament has 20 bullets, which can take out one enemy per person. And since he can take out one bullet per person, we should put 20 Solomon Isings into besto friendo. Now, before we get into our next ID, I'd like to recap what we have on our tier list so far. So in besto friendo, we have Solomon, 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 Solomon.